guys, how you adjusting to a global pandemic? A little bit crazy, right? I wanted to check in because I haven't been here in a while, and I'm sorry, but the YouTube thing's been a little hard for me because of the fact that I am a people person and I'm used to engaging with people. And sometimes when you're just talking into the land of nothingness, it can be hard, and kind of just lost my motivation. And I still had skin flushing going on, but not nearly as much since I stopped my birth control pills. So I guess I just didn't want to continuously talk about skin flushing because I feel like it kept it on my mind. And one of the things with what I think has happened with me with skin flushing is that it is kept alive in my mind and through my nervous system. And so if my mind can forget, maybe my nervous system can forget. And so as I move on and don't think about it nearly as much, either it's not happening or I don't pay attention to it happening. It still does happen. And I know that I've talked openly about being in the office with being in an executive leadership position, working closely with people who hold my job, and getting that sense of nervousness just being around them. But as we're in a global pandemic, I wanted to check in and see how you're doing. And I wanted to give you an update in regards to my skin flushing, is that we're doing a lot of live streams, Google Hangouts, FaceTime type situations, and I wear clothing like this, which I would normally never wear to work, because if I do have any sort of skin flushing, it's not as obvious. And we did a all staff hands-on meeting live stream where the executive team was all in a Google Hangout, and then we live streamed that to the team, which is like 200 plus employees, and I'm sure it'll be available for anybody else to watch. And I didn't get flushed at all. And I noticed whenever we're having our executive meetings every day on the Google Hangouts, I'm not getting flushed that way, which is telling me something about being between the screen and you and I. There being a screen between us is either blocking that energy, which I'm a highly sensitive person, absorbing energy, so that's not coming across as heavy, or that I actually feel, is a thought, maybe I feel in physical danger when I'm around people, and that creates that fight or flight response, which is what makes me have the cortisol increase, hormonal release, and then causes the skin flushing. I physically feel like I'm in danger. And maybe that's like, duh. But I don't think I've ever really thought of it like that before, because I knew the people around me were not going to physically endanger me or harm me. But I've noticed that through last week, because our team started working from home because of the global pandemic. In case you didn't know, we're in a global crisis with COVID-19. And how are you guys holding up with that? How's your anxiety? How's your mind doing? I figured what I would do in this time that I have to work remote, just got off of a bunch of calls for work, getting ready to jump onto another one in just a few minutes, so I'll keep this brief. It's just to check in and see how you're doing and give you some updates about the skin flushing situation, which is interesting working remote. Now, I know this is not realistic and I'm going to have to be around people again, and I would prefer to be around people. I actually enjoy being around people. But just interesting that this is not happening. There's something going on here. Nope. And I still could feel a little bit of the pressure, especially in the earlier meeting with the executive team. But it's way different. So I just hope that you're taking this time, if you are working from home, to let your nervous system just rest. I'm going to do more videos of what I've been doing. I'm not going to share all that here, but I just wanted to check in with you guys, see how you're doing, see how your brain is doing, what's your mind up to, how's your head, and how's your body, and how are your head and body connected together this week with the global crisis. I'm in Nashville. It just started to hit us a few weeks ago, and it's literally jumping by the hundreds by the day, I guess, just for people who are actually getting tested. So I hope you're staying well. I hope you're keeping others well. I hope you're taking it serious, but I hope it's not overtaking your mind and your body. But interesting. Just wanted to say hi, check in how you're doing, and I'll have some more content for you guys. I'll just have more conversation with you guys going forward through this pandemic and through my work from home, because I actually have the time and space to do that in between some of my meetings. And my camera's right here, and my desk is right here, and I'm right here, and you're right there. So Hope you have a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day. And I hope you're taking care of yourself. I'll talk to you soon.